Hey, this is Bruce Falk. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. First, I want to ask you, are you okay if I record our conversation?
Sure.
Okay. I want to ask you a couple questions. One is, have you received your voter applications for the fall election?
Voter applications?
Yeah, that little form people fill out before they get their ballot.
The application to vote.
Right.
Okay. No, we don't have our supply kits yet.
Okay. Do you know if the ones that you'll be getting will have the citizenship question on it or will not? They will?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because Carmela Sabaugh did an interview today on a radio show about that issue, and I'm wondering, she said she is not going to use forms that have that question on them.
Oh, well, I can't honestly say since we don't have our kits. I only know that the state sent us a notice, I believe the 4th of September, that restated what they said in August. We will have a statement at our application to vote station.
Okay.
Reminding people, and I don't have it in front of me, so I can't read it. You want to hold for just a minute and I can get it?
Sure.
I will get it so I can read it directly to you.
Okay.
Just a minute, please.
For 1-hour rentals, get 1 hour free. For hours of operation or additional information, call Borden Park at 248-656-4797 or visit our website at www.rochesterhills.org. Rochester Hills is perhaps best known for its parks, trails, and recreational offerings. Take a swim or rent a canoe in Spencer Park, catch a soccer game, use the batting cages, or rollerblade on our inline hockey courts in Borden Park. Enjoy a bike race at Michigan's only velodrome in Bloomer Park. Break out your best lures for some great river fishing in the Bay Creek or Clinton rivers. Hike or bike down the river trails to view some of the most scenic vistas in southeast Michigan. Rochester Hills.
Sorry about that. I had to go print it off again.
No problem.
Okay. The Secretary of State Bureau of Elections sent us this on September the 4th to say the following clarification is being offered on how to handle a situation where a voter refuses to fill in an answer to the question, are you a United States citizen, on the applications to vote. That's why I say, as far as I know, our applications are coming with that question still on there because they've restated this. If the voter refuses to either fill in or answer the yes or no in response to the question, read this statement. And their statement is, under the Michigan Constitution and election laws, you must be a citizen of the United States in order to vote. We are going to print that statement and have it on the table in front of where they get their ID checked and their, the initial application issue.
Okay, but you're aware, I'm sure, as clerk, that they already have to be a citizen when they register to vote.
We understand that, and the reason that we were given is that this is another opportunity for clarification because many of the applications to vote that we receive do not have that marked. And we notify the voters, we send them a notice about there's a question about their citizenship. And we don't always get an answer back. So that voter is still registered and they're on there. They still are going to have to answer that question.
Right. But you realize there's no legal reason for people to sign.
I can't answer any questions about legal anything. I can only follow the directions of the Bureau of Elections. I do not know the particulars about the legal matter in this.
Okay.
And so I can't answer any other questions about that. I'm just telling you what we've been directed to do and that we will follow, and we simply will print that out and put that on the table.
So you won't be joining in Carmela Sabah's...
Not that I'm aware of. I have not heard anything from Bill Bullard. I don't, they've not communicated anything from Oakland County Clerk's office, but we've not had our elections meetings either, so.
Well, as a local clerk, if you chose to, could you decide to cross that off your applications?
I'm not going to do a thing with that.
But you could.
To us, printed as the county has ordered them or as the state has ordered things. That's how our materials will come. We do not mark on them.
But you, as a local clerk, you have control over whether you do that or not, don't you?
Well, I'm under the jurisdiction of the Bureau of Elections, the Secretary of State's office. I don't debate. We debate with the Secretary of State if we think there's a problem, but at this point, we'll be following those directions because we don't have a court, we don't have any legal action with this at this point in time.
Okay, but there's no legal authority to have it on there either, is there?
I'm not going to mark that off. No, they have not cited to me a section of election law that requires that.
That requires you to check, but there's no law that says you...
No, we're not refusing any voter the opportunity to vote because they don't fill it out.
Right, okay.
There is no question about if the voter is registered without any challenges to their record, such as they did not declare citizenship originally, if none of that applies, that person is just going to be able to get a ballot. That's not a problem at all.
Okay, so you won't be refusing anyone a ballot?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This statement is the statement that the state's provided us. They haven't given us any other directions other than to provide this statement. Well, we're not going to be reading it. We're just going to have it posted.
Okay.
And our election workers are not going to debate the issue with the voters that come through. I can't answer any more than that because I've not been involved in any legal discussion regarding this.
Okay. Is it possible I could get a copy of that directive from the Secretary of State?
Sure.
Okay. Do you have my email, or can I give it to you?
If you can give me your email, I will.
Okay, it's B like boy, F like Frank, EALK at gmail.com.
Okay.
All right, great. Thank you.
All righty. Thank you.
Bye-bye.